Okay, wie KI uns helfen kann. Okay, also einfach nur eine Werbung. Nicht wirklich interessant.
No idea what's behind these doors.
Sind leider verspiegelt. Dann gehen wir zum nächsten Aufzug und noch weiter nach oben, glaube ich. Ja, ist ja vielleicht, wo Chandler gearbeitet hat. Wir haben ja, glaube ich, gelesen, dass die als Assistentin von Marie gearbeitet hat.
Hi, you can find Miss Marie in her office.
Ja.
Joanna's office.
Eindeutig die Präsidentin und CEO ist ja Maria. Ja, gehen wir mal rein.
Mr. Russell, I'm glad you made it up here. Please, close the door for me. I hope you had time to see a bit of what we're doing here. I wanted you to see it firsthand. There is so much prejudice out there regarding our mission. The best way to break it is to talk face to face, to be open about everything.
Okay. Auch was alle Projekte angeht, es ist eine gute Strategie, geregelte Transparenz. Gucken wir mal alle Projekte.
I agree. But are you open with all projects?
We are a private company, Mr. Russell. I do have a few investors to please, so no. We can't disclose everything we're working on. Some things need to mature first. I'm sure you of all people understand. And talking about this, let me be blunt. Has the TSB reached you already? I heard they're meddling with academics as well.
TSB, was war das nochmal? Bin mir gerade nicht mehr sicher, was das war. Sagen wir einfach mal nein. Ich glaube, die mag die ja auch nicht.
Thankfully, not yet.
Oh, that is good to hear. But still, regulations must be a burden, especially on brain scanning and AI development.
Yes. I probably lost a month of work getting everything to comply, but I'm supposedly fully legal now.
Supposedly. I know what you mean. They can always find something.
Ja, okay, Phoenix ist auch im Chat. Ein Wunder, dass der Zeit hat. Problem. Wenn nach Vorschriften. Da haben Sie wohl recht. Kein Problem nach
If
Vorschriften.
you do everything by the book, there's nothing to hide.
I like your moral sense, Mr. Russell. But I'm afraid these people will disappoint you sooner than later. I do hope I am mistaken, of course. Mr. Russell, let me cut to the chase. I admire your research, and you face the same challenges we do, but on a different scale. We think a partnership would be very beneficial.
Okay, Partnerschaft. Nichts sagen, interessant. Was für eine Art von Partnerschaft wäre jetzt interessant?
A partnership? You mean a job? Here at GoAT?
A job? No. A partnership. We're offering a very unique position here. A chance to direct your own projects. Very generous resources. And the power and freedom any smart scientist would ever want. Think of the other benefits. We're a tech company, with no connections to the pharmaceutical industry. I know that you already challenge their status quo in the effectiveness of their drugs. We can protect you from them, and make your research widely known. The benefits of working together are limitless.
And in return?
Two things. One, is the sheer value of your expertise in the AI field, and the other is political support. A well-respected academic like you that has always been outside of the corporate world. That is what the public needs to see.
Klingt interessant, skeptisch. Bleiben wir mal skeptisch.
So, I would be a political asset, and in exchange you would give me resources.
That would be a cold way of viewing it. The warm way, which is how I'd like to think about it, is that together we can make the world a better place. Great minds like us need to unite and work together. And this is the place where you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Unless the TSB gets in the way.
Politics is the other part of the equation. The biggest part, probably. When the time comes, everything will come down to ideology. I want you to be on the right side, unless you think the TSB will avoid the upcoming problems by simply putting a lifetime break on every possible development.
Politische Vorschriften sind keine weiteren Schritte möglich. Wir brauchen sanfte Vorschriften. Ich brauche etwas Risiko, wenn es Fortschritt geben soll. Ja, ohne die richtigen Vorschriften geht erstmal gar nichts, würde ich mal sagen. Vor allem, wenn es politischen Weg einschlägt, braucht es auf jeden Fall Vorschriften.
To be honest, I think we can't take any further steps without proper regulation.
Not the answer I expected, but I do respect that position. The way I see it, regulation is supposedly what keeps us safe from the dark side of technology. But regulation isn't the problem. The problem is who creates those laws, and why. Given the current state of affairs, I don't trust the government's intentions. The law reacts, and it's always late. I understand they want to get ahead. The stakes are too high. A single mistake could cost the world everything. But they don't seem to be in the prevention business. They just want control. And God knows what they could do with what we create. They have their own agenda. So yes, regulation could be good, on paper. But in my opinion, that is not what's going on here. Besides, all these statesmen, with their morals and their popular ideals, they all had their chance. And they left us, the scientists, the inventors, the people who create things. They left us all the weight of their failures. So yes, I don't appreciate them breathing down my neck while we try to fix their mess. Anyway, Mr. Russell, I don't want to keep you here for too long. And of course, you don't have to answer now. But I should tell you that regardless of this small difference in opinion, I have no doubt that you joining us would be a wise decision.
Wir brauchen auf jeden Fall Bedenkzeit.
I appreciate the invitation, Miss Chu, but please give me a few days to think about it.
Of course. There is no rush. We're more than happy to wait for someone like you. And when you make up your mind, please call David. He will help you with the details. And we should have dinner soon to discuss everything further. And now, I'm afraid I have to get back to my work. Thank you for coming, Mr. Russell. Feel free to stay as long as you want. And expect a call soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell.
Okay, sehen wir uns hier noch ein bisschen um. Wenn wir schon die Möglichkeit haben.
This is an Edward Hopper, right?
Indeed. I keep that painting there as a reminder of the problems of that time. How progress also brought loneliness and alienation. He expressed it so beautifully. It's a reminder of what we need to avoid in the next cycle. When technology once again changes the social fabric of the world, we cannot make the same mistake. We must put ourselves first.
I couldn't agree more. Enough blind steps.
Okay. Und hier ist noch ein Zeitungsbericht von Joanna. Gewaltiger nach Tod von Spitzenkraft. Okay. Ja. Ist halt alles nochmal.
Yes. A very sad moment for us all. She was an incredible professional and a great woman as well. I wish I had known what was happening in her mind. I guess I was too busy managing everything. What have you heard about her?
I saw something on the news about her. Awful business. I imagine it must have been a terrible blow to everyone here.
Indeed it was. I think she may have been contacted by the TSB. And who knows if they manipulated her. These people will do anything to fulfill their political agenda. Perhaps you can help us investigate things in the future. Find out how she really died.
Naja, sind wir eigentlich gerade dran. Quasi. Ist nicht nochmal das Gebäude, was hier gebaut wird von den KI-Kräften? Quasi.
Amazing. Different seeds of the same building, all procedurally generated.
Ist hier noch irgendwas zu sagen? Noch was für Wissenschaft und Politik, nichts sagen. Richard. Ganz Wissenschaft und Politik.
So, you're worried about the future, but have no faith in politics, am I right?
You could say that, Mr. Russell. It's a complex situation. I don't pretend to have all the answers. I think the world as we know it is about to change. And just like it has happened to every powerful civilization, once weakened, a new ideology takes over. If this ideology is a response to decadence and despair, then we risk a return to the Dark Ages. But if we find a new way through enlightenment, there is hope. We have to get ahead of them. Bring the good news, so resentment doesn't take over. We have to use science and technology in humanity's favor. Govern through intelligence, not fear. A new ideology will happen, and we have to make sure it's a good one. You know, I sometimes think you're the missing link in all this. The link between science and the human soul. Between numbers and poetry. I think your research can change the world. Help me create a better future, Mr. Russell.
Ja, okay. Dann, okay, wir können sie nicht nach dem Richard-Typen fragen. Na gut, dann gehen wir raus.
Oh, and Mr. Russell, just in case, out of courtesy, we haven't signed NDAs or anything, but given the current situation, I would appreciate it that this offer remain between us, at least for now.
Of course. No worries.
Good. Let's keep it secret, as if it was a password.
Ja, okay. Wo ist der Typ von hier draußen? Und wieso ist vor allem die Tür hier offen?
Why did she ask for all these files?
I have no idea. She did have access to everything, but it's very technical stuff, completely out of her area. It's like super complex, hard to read even for me, and I'm an engineer.
And the notes on these paragraphs, unethical?
Yeah, I think...
Shh.
Okay. Was können wir die gerade besprochen haben? Naja, gehen wir wieder nach unten mit dem Aufzug. Haben ja sowieso keine andere Möglichkeit hier irgendwas zu machen. Oh nee.
Russell, you're a fucking genius, man. We got in.
That's great. Did you find anything important?
Yes and no. It was her personal email, as the work one was deleted immediately. And even so, she was quite careful with it. We didn't find much that could connect her to GoAT, but we did find some interesting personal stuff.
Like?
A draft of an unsent email where she was quitting her job. Probably forgot to delete it. She didn't send it, it seems. It's like 3 weeks old. Unfortunately, there's nothing about GoAT itself. She talks about personal reasons. Time to heal, and stuff like that. But the timing is odd, of course. course. What's interesting is that her tone is so apologetic that it does make us think how bad they would react to dissent. Also, on the same personal line, she had subscribed to one of those websites where you can talk to therapists without giving your identity. We don't know if she used it, but we're investigating. So, if you put these two things together, then maybe she was going through some personal stuff after all, which makes the suicide theory a bit more plausible, though still unlikely. In fact, everything's still such a fucking reach, you know? And then there's the hand, which is the one thing conclusive we've got, but we can't connect it with anything, so we need you to find more.
I'm working on it. So there was nothing else that could be of help?
That's all I can share with you, Russell. I mean, there's one more thing. There was this email exchange with some sort of club, like, a BDSM club or something. But it was under another name, and the information is all under layers of secret words and stuff. We're looking into it because it could give us some leverage against GoAT. You know, these people get money from all over the place. So, whatever that could hit their reputation works. If you can find something about that, it helps too.
Ja, okay, wir versuchen es.
Okay. I'll try.
Good. We use what we have.
So is that it?
No, there's more. But first, a warning. The attempts to the password probably didn't go unnoticed. You know how it is. We can't compete with their infrastructure. You have to be very careful, Russell. There's a lot at stake here. Where are you right now? I have another task for you.
Ausweichen, Lügen, Wahrheit. Sagen wir ihm einfach mal die Wahrheit.
I'm at GoAT's headquarters.
GoAT? What the fuck are you doing there?
I got invited to meet Marie Chu and met her at GoAT.
Oh. Wow. I wish you could have told me that sooner, but that's great. Did she offer you anything? Asked you anything about the investigation?
Not about the investigation, but she did offer me a job.
Oh. Did you take it?
I told her I'd think about it.
Well, if you get a second chance, take it. We can use this. She obviously knows you have sensitive information. It might mean that I can start another investigation against her.
Another?
Let's just say that Munch, the previous CEO at GoAT, didn't go quietly into the night. Still, thanks for telling me all this, Russell. It's good that we're talking. As I was saying, there's another task for you. I need you to help me find something on the husband, Alex. He was with us at first, but now he's gone dark. Maybe he's afraid of something, or maybe he's just angry. In any case, if you give us some leverage on him, we might get him speaking. I have a feeling he knows more than he told us.
I see.
I'm sending you his address. Don't push him too much, though. And of course, keep us out of it.
I understand.
You're doing good. Keep at it. And call me if you need anything.
Thanks. Bye.
Ja, okay. Dann müssen wir scheinbar zum Ehemann von Joanna. Ja, und ich glaube, das wird im Club. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir das wirklich machen sollten. Aber na gut, gehen wir halt zuerst mal zum Ehemann. Ne, ich hatte ja recht, es ist ja ihr persönliches Ding. Das ist ihre persönlichen Vorlieben, von dem her. Ja. Auch egal. Lassen wir das einfach mal. Na gut, so, das heißt, wir müssen zum Haus von Alex. Mal schauen, ob der irgendwas weiß. Oder ob der überhaupt mit uns reden wird.
Hello?
Hi. Are you Alex?
Yeah, who is it?
I'm just a friend of Joanna's. I'm trying to...
Yeah, you don't sound like any of her friends. Like she had many anyway. So, what's your name?
I'm...
Alright, just leave me alone. I'm sick of you journalists and cops.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, listen. I know what may have happened.
She killed herself, all right? I saw the cameras. No one went in the building.
There was somebody with her.
Oh, come on. You people will do anything. It's impossible to get into that building unnoticed, okay? Last warning. Fuck off.
Okay. Dann gehen wir zurück zum Labor. Kapitel 4. Der Zusammenbruch.